Hi viewer, welcome to Caratini's Garage. Today I'm going to replace the alternator on this Mazda CX7. I haven't done not too much test on this. I just put a new battery a few months ago, and this last weekend it's starting to have low charge. I put this test while the car was running, and it says that the alternator was put in low charge. So I'm going to replace it. This video is going to be about replacing that. The alternator is quite easy to get to. It's over here. So we're gonna start by moving away the things that are in the way. So this plastic cover comes out, taking this clip out and this other clip out, and just lifting it up and putting it front. So I'm going to do that, and I will be right back. Now that the cover is removed, I'm going to just unbolt this. This is from AC, just so that I can move it back and forward out of the way. Be careful though, because this is a rigid tube, this is flex, and this goes into the firewall and you can break it, so be careful about this. Well, I just removed the AC line, so you can see I can move it away without damaging it. By the way, that's a 10mm bolt. The next step will be to remove or lose the belt, the drive belt. The tension is underneath that. Let me see if I can get you to see it from up here. I think it's the lower part underneath the alternator. I think that's the tensioner. So I need to get underneath the vehicle to get to it. We need to remove the splash guard, this piece over here. So I'm going to take all those 10mm bolts out and take this part out. I just took the splash off. You can see the oil filter, the oil pan, and the belt. But I think I have to get this other plastic off, because through here will be a little bit hard to get to. So I will be getting this out now. It had just some clips. Those are not screws, those are clips, but they unscrew like screws with Phillips screwdrivers. And when you get the screw out, then the clip come off. Okay, I have removed the cover here, and now I can see the belt, I can see the crankshaft, and I can see the tensioner. You see that on top is the alternator, and over here is what I thought was the tensioner, but it is not. It is this one. So right now it has some measurements to determine if the belt is worn out, and it's not, because you have from this line to this line, so it can stretch. After this line you have to replace it, and the dot is right here, so it's quite good. No need to change the belt, but I need to take it out. So there's the bolt, and I think we have enough space here to use the socket and the ratchet. So let's let's do this. Okay, finally I have figured a way to loosen the pressure of the belt tensioner. I tried with a socket and a wrench, 14 millimeters, but it won't fit because of the space here. I don't know if you can see that there is a body frame here and doesn't let me use the ratchet. Then I tried to get a 14 millimeter socket, this one, but it's too loose, and the bolt is a little bit rounded because somebody before has rounded it a little bit, and I don't know if it's 14 or 13 because the 14 is a little bit loose, the 13 doesn't want to go in, and this is a Japanese car, this is a Mazda, so I don't think this has American standard size bolts, but I found that between 13 and 14 you have 9/16 American sizes, and that one fits real tight, real well. And this is a trick I have learned. If you need to have more leverage, you can put uh, both tools this way, and when you pull here, you have more power, and you can, well, it just slip, but you get the idea. I just need to get that belt off so I can get the alternator off. Okay, I bought a new belt, and I have one of my favorite tools is this cutter. Uh, I tried to buy a new blade, but Sears didn't have a blade replacement right now, so I'm going to try to use this one. And I'm just going to cut the belt because I couldn't get the tensioner loose. I will deal with that later. So now that we have the belt off, the only thing that we need to do is get all the wiring harness of the alternator. I just removed the splash guard of the alternator. It has two bolts, one there and one there, 10 millimeter bolts. Hi, I got in a little situation with the wiring harness of the alternator. There's this bolt sticking out quite long, and I have not too deep sockets. It's a number 10 millimeter bolt. Uh, it's not a bolt, it's a nut. So I'm going to go to the store again. I hate going to the store when I'm working on the cars. It takes a lot of time out of it. And I'm gonna get a set of deep um, 10 millimeter socket with a set of sockets, deep sockets, so I can use that because I don't have deep socket in millimeters. I just got the standard size, American size. So okay, the alternator is out. The only left thing to do is get that connector out, which I didn't know how to get it out, and since I can't see behind the alternator, I decided to take it out first and then see how this goes out. As soon as I find out, I'll tell you.